afternoon and welcome to episode 7 of Ed Talks. Today is Monday, May 22nd, 2023, and this morning I heard a student say something I have never heard before in my life. Are you ready? Love a good granny sweat. A little context, another student was relating her experience at a wedding where she was being scolded for some reason by a granny, and she described the granny as rage sweating or sweating somehow out of frustration or anger. And that's when this other student chimed in, sarcastically of course, love a good granny sweat. So that was the context of the discussion. I felt that it was important to give you that context. So there you go, student quote for the day. Feel free to use it. Or not, maybe. I also heard a quote in my finance class. My students were watching their very last finance videos, and the gentleman in the video said something that I thought was good. He said, "Someday is a fictional land. Someday is a fictional land." And he was talking about the importance of acting to accomplish your dreams, not just having goals or dreams, but actually doing something about them. So I thought that was actually quite helpful and worthy of sharing with you today. Oh, a student drew something on her desk during math class, which we've probably all been there before. Maybe not all, but I know many of us have been there before. And before she cleaned it up, she wanted to show it to me, so I took a picture. And I'm going to erase the person's name who she drew out of respect for the person. Because, as a fellow teacher, I feel that I need to stand in solidarity with my fellow teachers. But I understand the perspective of the student. Math can be frustrating, especially Algebra 1. So I thought this particular part was also kind of humorous. So let me put that on the screen for you. So, yeah. So the last thing I would like to discuss with you today is live action versions of cartoons. Yay? Nay? What's your stance? Live action versions of cartoons. I've recently been watching quite a few live action adaptations of anime. So I just finished the Rurouni Kenshin movies, which I thought were actually pretty good. I've never seen the Kenshin anime. I've only seen the first episode. And I think that might be the key, because I know there's a lot of hate for these things online. But I suppose that's due to the fact of having watched the cartoon or anime first, and then having your experience sort of ruined by a live action version. I know that the worst example that I can think of is the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie, by a great director and writer who admittedly is sometimes hit or miss, M. Night Shyamalan. But there are, I think, good adaptations, and I think Disney has actually done a fairly decent job with some of these. I think of the Jungle Book, which, in my opinion, is probably their best live-action version of a cartoon, although Beauty and the Beast wasn't terrible. But what do you guys think? Do you like live-action versions of cartoons? What is your favorite live-action version of a cartoon? Feel free to share that in the comments. Let me know. I personally am enjoying these live-action anime. Some of them are really kind of dumb. I'm watching Full Metal Alchemist right now, the live-action, and it's it's not as good as the Rurouni Kenshin adaptations, but it's enjoyable so far. Maybe I'm just crazy. Am I crazy? So that is it for today. I hope you all have a wonderful Monday evening and a great week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.